All right, here we are. This train track right here was built in the mid 1800s, and it basically bisected this old homestead. I'll walk a little closer in a second and check out some of those ruins there. I'm pretty sure that once this railroad was built here, this place was abandoned. Should be a good spot. I'm gonna walk around a little bit. I'll show you guys the ruins in a second here, but just want to give that little context. So you can see the railroad right there, and right here, this is it. This is the foundation. This had to be a well. Oh yeah. That's a nice big well. Look at those old rocks. Well, that was fast. Found it there. And then here is the actual cellar hole / foundation. So this would be where the house was. I see a little bit of dumping there. Actually, quite a bit of dumping. Maybe I'll go on the other side there too, actually, because this homestead would have for sure extended out there. See you guys at the first good signal here. Just pulled my first thing out, and it looks like a car muffler, but in the same hole, this popped out. I don't think it's tremendously old, but it's very nice, and it has a little thing on the bottom. Patent applied for, so let's say early 1900s right there. It's brilliant. I think I'll keep that. It's a nice little bottle. Okay, I'm into the woods now, and I just got my first find. It was the perfect can signal. It was 90 on the dot. Not expecting this. There's something old here. Oh my gosh. Wow, this was a can signal. Almost passed over it, but look at this. This is something new here. Wow. Could this have been a picture frame? Wow. It's ancient. If there was a picture in here, it's definitely disintegrated by now. That is very cool. This definitely would have been a stand right here. Standing like this. Probably with a picture in it. 200 years ago. That was the canniest of can signals. Old green copper. Oh my gosh, this is a cool find. Unexpected. And I did find that crottle bell here back in the summer. This is where I came. This is the spot I came when I realized the house area back there was just full of junk. Came back into these woods, thorny woods, and I found that piece of a crottle bell. I will add that clip here. This is a great one. Oh yeah, let's go. But that's an old one. All right, I'll always take a crottle bell. Very cool. I'll keep going, and I'm gonna dig all the cans. Good stuff. All right, walking further into the woods. My plan is to go along the train tracks. The train tracks are right there. Don't know if you can see them there, but the foundation's over there. So I'm gonna walk kind of along the train tracks here on this side of the woods, loop up, go to this kind of ledge here. It's probably nothing too much past there. Pretty much just wrap my way back around on that side of the woods. And just got a signal by this tree here. Really nice one. Look at that, it's like a 54 right below the line. A few inches deep there too. Okay, I think it's out of the plug there. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, there we go. That is a musket ball, and that is an old one. Look at that white. You can see the seam on it right away there, where it was formed. That line right across the middle. And it hit something. Either that or this is the sprue. I don't know. Not too familiar, but it's either hit something or that's the sprue where it was cut off. But yeah, that's a really old, nice musket ball. I'll take it. Probably 1700s right there. Or early 1800s. Always take old stuff. Okay, I got one of my favorite types of signals here. Listen to this one. Nice and loopy. Those loopy signals, sometimes they're trash. I mean, most of the time. But sometimes, oh, it's gone. So the signal that loopy signal I thought was gone, I actually just brushed it over, so it was on the surface. But I do think that's going to be something old there. It could be like a stopper for an old glass bottle. That's my initial guess there, but not 100% sure. It's heavy. It's really heavy metal. I don't think it's iron. If it is iron, it's the high quality kind of iron. So I just got the signal underneath this pile of deer shit, and I'm pulling it out there, and I just see the end of a bottle sticking out. So I'm gonna grab that without touching the oh yeah, that's a pretty old one. That is a pretty old one. Bottle. Colden's Mustard, U.S. patent official. So that's an old mustard bottle. I would say early 1900s, underneath a pile of deer shit. Very nice. Okay, I think I got something old here. This is right next to the ruins there. Had that really nice high signal there that turned out to be just a piece of scrap metal. And now I got a signal here, and I think I see it poking out there. And that's gonna be something old, I believe. Let's see if I can pull it out here. Oh yeah, there it is. No way, is that silver? Definitely silver plated at least. And that is a fork, a rare fork. Thought that was gonna be a spoon, but it's an old one. You don't really find forks too often, but that's definitely a fork. I'll clean it up. I think it's just plated, but that's a nice one. All right, this might be the best signal all day. I am right next to the train tracks still, a little further down from the ruins over there. And if you're watching this, that means it's something epic. So hopefully this is something good here. 90 on the dot, 3 inches deep. Wow. It's kind of big sounding though, so I don't know. Oh, no way. That's looking kind of interesting. What is that? Okay, I know what this is. This is it's a type of bell. It's like the cousin of the crotal bell, if I am thinking of the right thing here. Oh, there might even be a little bit of a design there. I think it's an old bell. I thought this was going to be a piece of junk here, and I think it's some kind of pin. Oh yeah, sweet. It's like a brooch, I guess. Wow, look at that. That's an old one. Not too much going on today, so this is a nice little find. Could this be silver? It's looking pretty silvery. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. I think this might be silver. At least silver plated. It's kind of light. Looks like it might be broken. Could have been another half here. Cool. All right, I just found that brooch on the other side of this massive tree here. And on the other side of the tree, just popped this out, and it's sounding really nice. Look at that. It's like an 87, 88. So, let's see what we got here. Every high signal has been junk so far. Oh, what is that? Oh my gosh. I think I know what this is. I think this is from a bike lamp. I think this would refract light in an old gas bicycle lamp. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Pretty cool, if that's what it is. All right off the train tracks here, just pulled this out. And I think it's some kind of, oh yeah, I recognize this. This is gonna be an old buckle. Still got all the pieces intact. This could be silver or silver plated. Very much intact. Looks pretty nice. Some leather on there. Pretty old. 20th century for sure. But it's pretty nice looking. Just pulled out a really nice mason jar lid. The Hero Glass Works PA. I might start collecting these because this is a really nice little piece. Look at that. So I went over back to the ruins here right in the front where there's just a ton of dumping, ton of junk. Kind of sifting through a lot of it, so I'm not recording too much because most of it is junk. But I just popped this out, and that is not going to be junk, depending on who you ask, I guess. But that is a spoon bowl, and that is an old one. It's got to be pewter or tin or some kind of alloy. That's a big old spoon or a ladle bowl, or whatever those big spoons are called. But I'll take it. It's a sign of the old inhabitation, so always take one of these. I'll keep digging this junk, but I might not record all of it because there is a lot of junk. Well, I just popped this out. This would be from an ignition box of an old Model T Ford. I'll post it. I'll put a little diagram or something of what part of the ignition box it is. But yeah, that's going to be from an old Ford Model T right there. Pretty close to the foundation. All right, another one by an old tree here. Still pretty close to the foundation. And I just popped it out. I think that's gonna be a spoon bowl or something like that. Yep, that's another spoon bowl. I'm happy to see these because it's old. It's a good sign. Second little spoon bowl. Good stuff. Keep swinging around these trees here. All right, another classic find here. A rolled up harmonica reed. Oh. So it's another sign of the inhabitation of when this was a homestead. It's not modern junk, so I will take it. Could be late 1800s or early 1900s, I would say. I do like finding them. So I think this would have been the entrance to the house. And look at this. Very modern dumping. This was probably tossed here by someone driving by within the last couple weeks. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is.